believe it or not, guys, it is finally time, finally possible, that we can start out with a lovely round of applause. That's what I'm talking about. Kind people. Kind people. Clapping, applauding for us mental cases. How you doing, space nerds? What's up, folks? Good to see you this lovely Friday. We've got things to talk about. Wiccolo, my boy. He's at a change of heart. No longer space RNGesus. He's going all in on just rewarding us for our good work. Well, we'll talk about that. But yeah, 4.2.1. Some nice Wiccolo changes been announced that we're gonna get to real quick in a second here. But also, we're gonna do some 4.2.1 testing. I want to find that new pistol.
Toes.
That's yes, toes. That is correct. Guys, this lovely Friday, we'll be talking a little bit about the different things going on Star Citizen wise for the first half hour here or so.
Join the
and then we're gonna hop in
sluts.
Oh my god. And then we're gonna hop into the giveaway. It still says 3 days. That thing is broken. I'll tell you what. I think we should probably end it tomorrow and announce a winner. I think you guys deserve to hear about a winner. What do you think, Mrs. T? Oh man, Twitch is just gonna be all text to speech. YouTube though. What about you guys? Shifty, Reese, Fola, Anna, hold thine beer. It's a good one. Leonard, Falcon. Welcome in, guys. How you doing over there on YouTube? How are things these days? How's the big red? Giving you enough ads? Blocking enough ad blockers? Sending you down enough rabbit holes? This week went by fast. It kind of, didn't it? Let's talk about first the PTU changes. I'm like struggling to figure out how to get there though. I don't have chat up on this screen. It's throwing me off. Oh, God. I hate this app, man. Constantly logging me out for no reason. I don't know my freaking password. Who remembers their password, man? Just take my blood sample. Oh, this sucks. How about that? No, how about that? No? Oh my god. How about that one? Hey, come on, I tried that one before. I hate it when they do that. Like when you try to stick in a USB plug, stick it in, it doesn't work. So you flip it over, you stick it in, it doesn't work, and you look at it, and it's upside down. You're like, wait, hold on, what? You knew Wiccolo was trolling, you saw him in a Mustang beta. What's up, Hippiopium? Is that Hippiopium or Hippiopium? Both are okay in here. You could be either. Be yourself. Internet been out for 2 weeks, came back yesterday. Been missing Star Citizen. Leonard, welcome back. Why was your internet out for 2 weeks? That's far longer than should be acceptable. Are you living in a deep cave? Or a space station? Should go over the Star Citizen questions first. I don't even have a Star Citizen question for earning stuff in game. Here's the thing. I'll stay to my lane. I'm a gameplay person first. I don't know very well how MMOs should be balanced outside of what I hear from, you know, people on the podcast and people like you guys. I'm fairly newbie when it comes to MMOs, so I hope that things can be earnable in game. I hope that exclusive places can offer exclusive things, and those things are separated by difficulty. I don't even know how I would put my own question in there. Outside of maybe like, honestly, any question I want to ask is probably already up here. Rep locked in-game stores. Yeah, see, this is a big one. Scripts, reputation, how's it all going to be worked about in ships? Loot pool depth. Currently, the loot pool feels quite off. Weapon containers and armor containers don't seem to follow much of a guideline outside of the entire loot pool is randomized. Yeah, basically, like, getting to the point where things are specialized. Dude, I could probably find the video where they said they were going to do that. Go to their channel, which of course isn't going to pop up for me now. My lovely recommendations page. If we go back, this was around 3.15. Might have been here. Yeah, I think this is it.
We've called loot archetypes, which are on-the-fly generated sets of tags.
So the idea is that a designer can lay out a list of tags that they want items in the loot pool to match, and then maybe some that they don't. So you can say, I want things that are tagged with weapon, but not things that are tagged with ammunition. And then what really makes it powerful is it's not.
Yeah, okay, I think he's about to say
not
it.
Things that are tagged with ammunition. And then what really makes it powerful is it's not just a uniform distribution of, okay, we have all of these potential items, just pick one at random. When the designers are specifying tags to use, they can assign a weight to each one and say, I want rifles with a weight of 5, and I want pistols with a weight of 10. So you're twice as likely to get a pistol in this crate.
So we have like full control over.
They go over how this gets specialized for like specific types of locations. I don't know if that was this video though.
Full or any heavy piece of armor, or any med kit. It's been a lot of work to get it working that way, but all of it sort of works in conjunction with each other, and with some of the future stuff coming down the pipe as well, such as Quanta. The loot generation system actually will read from.
It's quantum. Damn it.
From the parent object containers that we use in the game at the moment. So, say you're spawning containers on Hurston. Your main object container would be Hurston. And then let's say you've got Lorville, which would be L19. And then inside that, you might have, let's say that we expand the city and there's like an abandoned hovel underneath that's maybe occupied by pirates. If Quanta decides, oh, okay, so authorities came, cleared that place out, that place is now no longer a pirate base, it's now storage site for Hurston Dynamics, then all of the containers in that area then might switch to be containing Hurston equipment. Quanta.
So that doesn't happen, right? And that's what's being asked here, I believe, by Mike. Seem to always have the exact same loot. Yeah. Instead of having like specific stuff to where you are. That's a big one. See, I don't need to ask questions. We got plenty of questions up here. They didn't ask a question I put on the other Star Citizen Live. I care about hovering, okay? That's what I wanted to have my question answered about, and they didn't answer it. So I don't have any other questions. Just a one-trick pony. A one-do-little donkey. But yeah, we'll see. This should be an interesting talk. Again, I don't have much experience there, so I don't have much to put towards it. Let's talk about 421. 4.2.1. God dang it. I keep doing that. Mock Shade. Have I told you how much we appreciate you? For 18 months subbed up here on Twitch, my friend. Can we get a... There it is. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for keeping this stream fun. That's what subs do. At least that's what they say. Opius, how's it going? Good to see ya. So, Alpha 3.2.1 is in Wave 3. They are adding a couple things to the testing. We're about to jump in right now and go check out ourselves. I'm going to get a Volt pistol today, folks. We're going to do it. We got like 2.5 hours. We're going to make it happen. They also are adding Stanton Space Station security forces. I guess we'll see that. Maybe we'll test that out. Shoot a couple space stations, see what happens. The Wiccolo recipe updates, we're not really going to do much there because that's just more longer term. But we can talk about what those updates are. You spent the last week coding a new reshade package for the game. Wow. Well, that's cool. I never got that deep with reshade. Wiccolo recipe updates. Biggest thing, no more random rewards, folks. RNG is gone. I bet it'll still be involved somewhere, somehow, but at least as far as the Wiccolo edition is, it's gone. Besides that, they're splitting up the different things that he can drop into specific categories. So core content items are items guaranteed with specific content. So like Karenite at a line of mine. Rare content items are items that are a low spawn rate at specific content. So that would be pure Karenite for a line of mine. I think this is really interesting because this is the first time we've ever seen them talk in any way about resource quality, which is a huge part of exploration and crafting and trading and all kinds of things. They just kind of put this out there. I'm not sure if they've got more information to share about pure Karenite versus Karenite, if that's even in the game yet. I don't know, but these are two different categories of Wiccolo turn-ins you can get. The other are content items. These are items that spawn associated with specific content but are not guaranteed. So that'd be like the Ace Pilot helmets when you do the ship battle missions. So those are the Wiccolo changes right now, but there's a little bit more that was shared by Elliot, and they go a bit further. What? Frost Otis. Thank you for the sub, man. Just why am I not hearing so many sound effects though? Just 9 months subbed on Twitch. You know what that means, folks. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm not hearing anything. It's refreshing everything. This is coming in 4.2.1. Yes, it is. It's already in testing right now. Well, we're about to go check it out. And then, still looking for that post by Elliot. Here we go.
You rock.
You know that? Oh, Fola! Hey, my dude. Thank you. That's a Toes Gang move right there, but not surprising from Fola. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks so much for holding it down on YouTube. Wish we had a place for a whiteboard right now, but we'll get there. We'll get back to that. Moving into your basement, you know that tech channel is where I live from now on. Hey, man, find your corner of the Discord, dude. Whatever works for you. Appreciate it. All right, so here is the post from Elliot, and he goes into a little bit more detail about these changes. He mentions here that all collector rewards will become deterministic, meaning you'll know what you're going to get when accepting a mission. All existing Wiccolo contracts will be updated to reflect this change. Because of that, they're being moved into their own tab. So the Moby Glass will now have collection missions, but I believe also will have Wiccolo specific missions. And I think this is good. I mean, it makes it a little bit more significant what exactly is going on there. I'm interested to see what direction they go with this. I don't think Wiccolo is going to be the only of his type. I think he's just one so far. He's just them testing this out and trying the vendor style mission giver. Just like Miles Eckhart was the narrative talking style mission giver, and Eddie, what's his name? Eddie Parr, I think. He is the bartender style mission giver. I think these are all different types of mission givers that we'll encounter from different factions throughout the game. And Wiccolo is just the one in Stanton. Maybe there's going to be more than one in Stanton. But I think if they play their cards right between these mission givers, the faction scripts, and the reputation stuff, this could be like such a freaking deep part of this game that there's so much potential here, you know? I mean, anybody who's played another game where you have to go on scavenger hunts to turn in for NPCs, you know how much fun that can be when you mix in a sandbox. So they've split even these tabs into two different categories. One is vehicles, so the Atlas, ground vehicles and spaceships. The other one is other items like armor, weapons, and more. Again, I don't think this is just going to be a Wiccolo thing, but here are some other improvements coming in the future. Ability to submit multiple items in a singular container. Obviously great for scripts. We also want to make sure Wiccolo missions are split between global mobiGlas contracts and on-site contracts that you can pick up when you are there. That's something that they talked about at CitizenCon last year. Physical contracts would be great. Having job boards at outposts and space stations are going to be... Oh, God, that's such a fresh change to a game like this where we're just always looking at our mobiGlas. Wiccolo has 3 locations across Stanton. Our goal is to let you submit any mission you pick at any of these spots, including turning in some items at one location and the rest at another. Basically treating all 3 locations as one is what they're going to be doing. That's another huge thing people have been asking for. And instead of having separate contract for each favor, we want to have one contract that tells you to submit X of Y or X of Z. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know exactly what that means, but these are the changes. They are great changes, as you can see from reactions. There's not a single like facepalm or clown reaction, which is... Okay, here's a facepalm. There's only 2 facepalms. That is wildly positive for the Star Citizen community on Spectrum. So good for them. This seems to be a pretty positive change in the eyes of the community. I think it falls pretty in line with the feedback that people have been giving. And I think, again, it's worth looking at that they are trying to make a good game. When they put something into the game, or when they talk about something going into the game, to some extent, they're going to stick to their guns, and I think they should. But a lot of what they have to do is make sure things make sense and flow well and actually play well as a game. And so I don't think it's I don't think it's a good idea to write off the possibility of them fixing things, changing things, editing things, or trying different things between now and Star Citizen 1.0. Because, you know, that's like years away. It's a lot of things they can start trying to do before then. All right, so let's jump into 4.21 now, 4.2.1, and see how this stuff looks. Where are the folks? Oh my God, is freaking Stream Deck still not working? Dude, this is incredibly frustrating. I really am getting... it's because I said something good about Elgato products earlier this week. Mrs. Tomato, did I not say something good about Elgato this week, and now my Stream Deck's messing up? Why even do that? Why even risk that? It takes years to notice it. Notice what? As a prior WoW player, during the OG release of Wrath, the dev team made it feel right when you just log in and don't see a bug or lag spike and see that loops are seamless. Like a good functional game. That is a nice time. Need a little course. Too many computers. Oh. Get out of here. Do not. No. These things are crazy. These devices are actually insane. Elgato was like, do you want to just, you want to restart your computer right now? I need to restart. It didn't even, not even computer. It said, you want to restart the, I didn't freeze, right? Oh, God. What did you do? Stream Deck. Are we live still? Not frozen? Okay. The Stream Deck software just told me it needed to turn off OBS in order to update. So I'm just not even going to update this thing. Hello.
What just happened to this stream?
Is it okay?
It's back. Yeah, it just hit a.
It was, yeah, I think it was the Stream Deck software was trying to shut down OBS.
Oh, good times.
Yeah. Don't update your hardware while you're live. All right, you guys ready to go find a Volt pistol?
Yeah, where are you spawning?
Lorville.
You see yourself at. Oh, well,
Yeah,
I'll do the same.
closer to the Hathor locations.
Copy. Okay.
I went to checkmate, so I'll head that way.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna have to mute manually like this. What's the news with Wiccolo? They're removing his random rewards and making them deterministic.
See how fast they respond.
Say again?
Gonna aggravate the security at Hurston and see how fast they respond.
Yes. Let me know how it goes.
Yeah. So probably have respawns.
Man, I have not spawned in Lorville in a long time. Hold on, I need something a little more atmospheric for this.
Like the thing from Mad Max, maybe.
Think of the theme from Lorville itself. I think I actually have that here.
That works.
Got it. Because the game won't play it for us, you know? Lost chat. Okay. The music in this game is this like I'm thinking Star Citizen or Squadron 42, or I guess combination of both, will probably have one of the more iconic game soundtracks, at least in the newer years, because it's just, I mean, Pedro and Jeff are so freaking talented, and they're getting to do so much of their own unique stuff. Do your duty. Yikes. I think Twitch just updated. Is one of you in front of me?
That's me.
All right. Okay. The adventure begins.
Just walk up and slap the security guard.
On a mission for a laser tag pistol. Dude, I miss the old days of laser tag. Darude Sandstorm playing. Still got the smell of pizza and orange juice on your breath. Fingers tired from bowling. Running around in the dark, running into the wall, busting your lip. Hell yeah, laser tag, dude.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and
Isn't
dangerous
it
offense.
against the same result. Smacking into a wall in the dark. Knocking over a child that's half your age. Feeling bad about it, but really good at the same time while you stand over them.
Yeah. Spit on him.
Wow.
Yeah. What, you think this is a game for kids?
That's that extreme laser tag. Yeah.
Now arriving. TISA spaceport. Please
Here we
watch
go.
your step when disembarking the train.
First in atmosphere music.
Photon centers. Is that also referred to as an orb?
Who remembers the orb? Wait, what the heck? Why are there election posters up?
Well, these have been here for some time.
Have these been here since the election?
I believe so. Like,
Is that how-
As long as I've been here.
Holy crap, dude. Wait, that's weird because the city's been updated since the election.
Oh, really?
Like 2021. Yeah.
CRG's slacking.
Yeah, or the UEE. I don't know. I still see people riding around with Bush Cheney stickers on their trucks for, I guess for non-Americans, that's like a 24-year-old sticker. Oh.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
All right. What we fly with the Asgard?
Nice. You know, put a note on the back of that to
Stand
complete the
by.
package.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Sure.
Have you got another?
Please visit us again.
No.
Should I go get one from New Deal?
Should you what?
Get one from New Deal. Right there.
No, I thought you were asking could you add one. You
No,
can
I
get
can
something
one.
smaller.
Oh yeah, we can definitely get something small.
Yeah, just grab whatever ground vehicle we've already got. So the oh, what the heck? I have a prism? Awesome. So the
Shotgun?
yeah. Did you give me that?
Mm-hmm.
The test I want to do for server meshing. We'll have to do that another time when we can get more people online.
You could do a miniature version of it just to test the theory. You could, but I think the I was trying to find it in the PU in the live build last night. The server line, but that actually takes some. That's definitely exploration gameplay right there.
Yeah, that's gonna take some
Trying to find
time.
that barrier.
That's why I wanted to get multiple people because like we're gonna need some help.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Great concept though. I like the theory.
Yeah, I
You know what would
actually
be even
got
crazier
it
if
from
you could
somebody on
find
Reddit.
if you could find 3 overlapping barriers at the same, like the quadrant where 3 of them overlap, sort of like they did with the CitizenCon preview, but in the live build. So you could put boot between all 3.
Yeah, that'd be pretty wild.
Because what would you suggest? Would you say that the boundaries of them are a circle, a square, you know?
I have no freaking
dodecahedron?
clue.
Like how does one create
It
a
must just
circle
be
boundary?
polygonal, like they'd just done no specific shape.
Four-dimensional space? Is it a cube? Because they showed it in at CitizenCon. It was a cube, right? The area. The, like, three little cubes.
Yeah, those are just rooms.
And they were sort of side by side, so you could only imagine that they kind of break up the physical size of Stanton Pyro into multiple cubes all stacked together, and then just squish the verse inside it.
And I have no ammo. Gonna have to find it as we go.
For
Panther Repeater or ND30. Don't ask me about ship weapons, man. If there's any combat, I'm gonna be in its FPS. Oh, sevens. The in-game music, that was my music that I changed. That was not in-game. And this is music from Star Citizen, but I'm playing it from my own playlist. Whereabouts are you, Gimbalok?
About 40 kilometers from Stanton Gateway.
Roger. Most anticipated loop, if it meets our actual expectations, which we all know it won't, but if it at least gets close, data running. Exploration and data running are the two things that I'm most excited for in this game. Maybe not super creative or original, but getting into strange FPS combat scenarios while I'm exploring places. Like the whole, when people are like making jokes about CIG putting FPS combat everywhere where you're going for exploration, that doesn't bother me that much. Yeah, I would like some places that are peaceful, but I like to have a little bit of fun when I'm out exploring places. So, you know, distant derelict space stations, crashed spaceships out in outlaw territory, abandoned bunkers, like going through those kinds of places and looting them and stuff, that's what I'm into. If they had made a game that was like Fallout, but in space, which is kind of what I was hoping Starfield would be, that's what I'm into. So I like when I hear them working on that kind of stuff, and I think those are the sorts of situations where you'd find data that nobody else has seen for a while and you can sell it for a lot of money. Base building is yours, Tim? Base building is gonna be a good one. You want to, why don't I, it sounds like we have a little bit more time. Why don't I put the Asgard back down and we'll go to vehicle first.
Copy that. I will get my ass off this ramp.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Just give me a minute.
Isn't that Outer Worlds? Yeah, I like Outer Worlds. From what they've said about the Outer Worlds 2, it sounded like a good time. I'll definitely be playing Outer Worlds on this stream.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
What's up, Ecto Benet? Will base raiding be a thing? Because I've never been a fan of that. Base raiding will be a thing in low security star systems, but not in high security systems. So Stanton, Astra, and Terra, you won't have base raiding. Nyx and Pyro, you will. You're fine with a little bit of combat with exploration gameplay, but CIG going to a fixed location that everyone already knows about with the specific goal of killing and looting, that's not exploration, that's just a bunker mission. But not everyone knows about that. I mean, I guess if, like, it's on the quantum beacon, but they also didn't call it exploration. I think that's kind of the thing that's getting missed. Nobody ever said that the ASD locations or that Stormbreaker was exploration. I was just taking the piss. You hear that, British people? I said it right. I said taking the piss. Let's do a Ursa. Do we have the gray cat? We don't. All right, yeah, let's do an Ursa. Assume they let you get micromanaging and crunching with it. Base building? Yeah, we'll see what they
Your
do.
vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Gosh, I freaking love the sound of this gun. Holy crap.
Was that what that was? God.
Yeah.
I thought you fell off the elevator or something.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
That thing
system.
sounds good. I still haven't really gotten to use it much yet.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Seems like the bot breaks for giveaway a lot. The people spam the command and freak it out and it gets scared and goes to hide. It's okay, bot. It's okay.
Welcome
Just
to
respond.
the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
All right, now the Asgard.
To the following location.
Occasional FPS combat's not a deal breaker for you when you get to exploration. What you're missing is a sense of wonder. See now, yeah, we're definitely missing that. So this thing is not cooling down. It's just stuck hot. There we go.
Oops.
You just here for the SC content? Well, I appreciate you, but you should get your giveaway entries, dude. You deserve a chance to win the Asgard. Hey, we know that song. Thank you very much. AAK! Thank you, my man, Captain Crash. Welcome to the sub club. Congrats. I've got a new exclusive video, guys. It's literally done and uploaded. I just got to make the thumbnail. I will be releasing it to you tomorrow. It's all about variants in Star Citizen, their history, why they're making so many, and why the game has almost reached 200 unique vehicles. It's just so many, and you guys know we're going so much further. Like, I think this game has the potential to reach like 400 unique vehicles. I could see it. No, the bot's presenting the links, I think, from what I'm seeing. Definitely accurate, and you wholly agree. What is that? Issue you have is that it seems to have been presented as the latter, but towards the former. Yeah, I think that's a bit of a that's the disconnect that the developers have with the players, Zerb, and I don't know if that's really one that will ever be passed. You know, these people are going into work and looking at a single task and working on that task based on what a manager is telling them, and then is being asked to communicate about how that task is impacting the game that they are building in a vacuum of, you're putting out a message onto Inside Star Citizen, describe why this thing is being made. And so the person's going to come out and going to be like, well, this is part of an initiative that we've been working on. This is something that they talked about at CitizenCon last year, where we're trying to make it so that people can more organically find locations and missions. This dude had in mind that it was going to be related to how players, once the game comes out, discover things. But the Inside Star Citizen that's being sent out is being sent out to mostly people who want to know what's going on right now. How am I getting impacted? CIG still hasn't caught up with that. That I would, maybe a year or two ago, the interest of the community really started to shift from the development plans of this game to the current status of this game. And CIG is still communicating based on the plans. I think the thing that blows my mind most is just how many folks aren't sticking to the Star Citizen 1.0 panel as the sort of, where is this all headed? Like, they just released that, and that was probably the best description of what this game is going to be eventually that we've ever gotten. But folks are choosing to use like the anecdotes from Inside Star Citizen and stuff, base all their expectations on. Inside Star Citizen is not a good place to base your expectations on. Alrighty. You ready to skedaddle?
Yeah, we are all aboard. Gimbal, can you shoot in any way forwards with that gun, or is it just
No,
that?
it's pretty narrow.
I feel like that.
Is there a good reason to jump into this over Elite Dangerous? I know it has base building these days and stuff. It seems cool, but the wipes sort of throw you off. Actually, there's no base building in this game yet. I would say, for a lot of people, there is no reason to jump into this over Elite Dangerous right now.
Yeah, I feel like
But
just somebody's
for also a pretty large amount of people, there's plenty of reasons. From the sandbox interactivity to the first-person perspective, to the more multiplayer-focused format of this game over Elite Dangerous. Anybody who's looking for like a real multiplayer experience in a space sim, Elite Dangerous does a good job. This game, as unfinished as it is, I still feel like rewards more group play. I don't play Elite Dangerous that much, so I don't actually know that to be fact. I just watch videos on it mostly. But Elite Dangerous is also a finished game with some pretty significant gameplay improvements coming out. So as a casual player, you'll probably have a longer term, more stable experience in that game, but this one's making some good moves lately. I would wait for a free fly event, likely coming up next month, and give Star Citizen a try for free and see for yourself if it fits you. It's kind of hard to describe it all just in an elevator pitch, not gonna lie. Although I am working on a video for that, Star Citizen in 2025, hoping to release that by the end of next week. Do you get to pay the test version? What? Like, do you get to play the test version? We are in the test version right now, playing it. Everybody got their pew-pews on them?
Pew pew.
Yeah, just no ammo, but hey, you know, we'll find that.
Shall we stop at Everest?
We could do, and we could set a spawn there just in case, because, you know, we do die from time to time.
Roger that. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about, Gimbal, but we'll.
No.
Who told you could die?
I'll humor
It's
him.
my skill issue. Yeah, I have my own, you know, patch death count on my screen.
We all need one. Yeah, we're in wave 3 right now. It's not open to everybody.
Okay, has anyone else noticed how if your character is standing in the back, they like lean with the acceleration a little bit?
Oh yeah, yeah. The G-force is definitely a thing. I'm
Yeah,
looking forward to the end. They're going to really rework that apparently. So if you're not in a a G-safe seat, you're going to have potential to be flying around the cockpit.
I do wonder about how deep they're going to go in on that.
It's the same query I've asked since I started playing this game about the inability to disconnect items from the grid. When you turn gravity off, like what happens to the stuff in the ship? Are we literally looking at, marbles in a plastic container being shaken around, or what are we? How far are we going? The physics and the collision in this game, let's be fair, they're two different things some days. So,
They don't agree with each other at times.
it's just, yeah. How many times have you placed something on the floor and just merrily watched it fall to just out of the game, and you're thinking, okay, well, that'll be fun. When there's no gravity in a ship and your pilot's just drop shipping you out the bottom of the ship by shaking you.
They did talk about like wanting to have cargo get tossed, and this is why you stick by your official cargo numbers instead of how many you can just stuff into a space, because eventually it's going to damage the ship. But I keep wondering to myself, like, how much is it going to damage the ship? How much damage and problems will we take when we get thrown off our feet? Because he said it's basically going to be like involuntary EVA for a second, right?
Well, that's what I hope, but I'm also look, anything physics based in a game, I'm there for it. I think that's probably one of the things that dragged me into the game faster than anything else, was when I realized how physicalized it was. I play a lot of physics based games in my not spare time, and that's one of those things that keeps dragging you back. It's just when the world reacts accordingly around you. But when you play a game for the first time and it's got broken physics, it's also some of the funniest gameplay you'll ever get to experience, because crazy stuff happens.
Yeah. I just posted a clip.
The one with AAK in it at the beginning.
Yeah. The freaking ships flying around everywhere. Like, that stuff's hilarious, dude.
Yeah. I think it's also your reaction to it. The sound clip from that is worth putting in Discord. That's
wow.
Yeah, exactly. It's just so good.
I feel like buying new ships in Star Citizen feels more rewarding than in Elite Dangerous. Walking around and exploring the interior of your new ship is so nice. Yeah, you still can't walk around on ships in Elite Dangerous.
I thought the new patch for Elite gave you at least the cockpit to walk around in. Am I wrong with that?
I don't know. I don't think so.
At least I thought I'd seen game clips of the newest patch for Elite, but I could be wrong. As I say, I didn't play it when it came out. I
saw a dev who was working on another game, a third game, and he was talking about the difficulty of creating ship interiors in his game, and called out Star Citizen for their ability to do so, and mentioned why it's so difficult and why you don't see games like Elite Dangerous and No Man's Sky doing that. It's just a complete reconfiguring of how your game functions when you have to create spaceships inside of a space with other things that can fit inside of those things. It's nuts.
Right. I think it's a, what's it called? I think it's called, is it Verse Project? Or
Yeah.
Yeah. That, have you tried that at all, or even had a look at how that?
I'm gonna try it when they get their planetary demo out, which should be in the next few weeks, I think.
Yeah, I downloaded it just by chance and had a quick play with it. Obviously, it's very pre-alpha. That's a very underlined statement, but it's physicalized space. Like that is absolute like acceleration in a ship that continues on. It's physicalized in that sense that you could just keep going faster and faster and faster. So it's very expanse orientated.
That's cool.
Gameplay, which was cool. But you know, when you come from say Star Citizen, you think, oh, that's cool. I'll just turn and burn, and then your player just completely turns to mush in the cockpit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh, whoops. I realize now that these things have consequences.
Well, I'm definitely gonna try that out at some point.
Alright. Did everyone get enough ammo to kill a small...
To kill a Hurston Dynamics executive. What?
Yeah. I also bought spear mid guns just in case.
Well, that might be a good idea.
I got spear on food. Put weapons on your back and you forget which variant of the weapon you've got.
Hey, we've got ammo. All right. Oh, let me get some freaking juicy juice.
That's just doing that.
They don't have juice here. What's wrong with
They
you?
don't sell it. They don't sell it. Yeah. What?
You don't carry Kool-Aid at the pistol shop?
They don't have the license to sell it. Clearly,
You don't need a license. It's Stanton.
The Star Citizen Coca-Cola rep hasn't been to see them about their vending machine
The
distribution.
license is 20 script. Yeah.
Yeah. How good would that be if that was a money sink in the game? You had to hire a vending machine for your hab or something?
Really hoping that like there is some, like the black market uses the script.
We've got two sorts now, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got Council and what's the other one?
Merc,
Merc.
the Merc Guild, or are they the council?
Oh,
I don't know who the council is.
we should really do our research before we start talking about these things.
They're trying to be too fancy with their names.
I'm not up to play on all the lingo.
The Merc is the legal one, the council is the less legal one.
This is why we had Gimbal. For other reasons too, but yeah, one of them.
Yeah, you know, good times.
Educational purposes.
You can walk around your ship in Elite, but you don't get that satisfying feeling of opening your back ramp and slowly walking into your ship and sitting down in the pilot's seat, right? Because you just kind of warp into it. So you can walk around the cockpit.
I was just
Tamara,
gonna give
did you
someone else
get
to
your
shoot.
ammo and put it in your backpack from your inventory?
I loaded it straight to the backpack.
That's cool. I was just about to do what I just said I was going to do. So,
Oh, we good. Let's go find this loot, dude. I think that door just beheaded me. Felt good though. A good beheading.
I think we don't have Mav on board.
you
Oh.
you could just land for 2 seconds.
Oh, were you at the inventory still? My bad.
I was battling with the move everything quickly button. Chat. Oh, shit. Sorry, I was running to the
Sorry.
side entrance because Gimbal put the side down for me. But, God, what is wrong with this? Can we just have a standard? Nope. Can you not climb up on the side of the steps?
You
on
can.
The escape? No. Apparently, I'm just unable to do simple things. I need the mobility ramp. That's all. There we go.
That's why we've got it
We're good.
for our seniors.
Speaking of seniors, who's Bassett?
Cookies.
Cookie.
One word.
Summon the Cookie Monster.
Ooh, Aberdeen. What keybind was it to automatically equip the ammo? I was just double clicking the ammo in the inventory to do that.
There it is.
Yep, there's Bastion in chat. Got him. Inbound on the old path. How are the Wick missions? We're not running them right now, but the changes are phenomenal, dude. Let me see if they're showing up here. Yeah, there we go. Wiccolo tasks.
Yeah. Wait, is there a task for an Icti?
No, I've just got the new to system one right now.
Oh, of course we have to unlock them.
Yeah.
We have to take them what, a Pip and a Snaggy.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that in live. I don't really like doing the progression stuff in PTU anymore. I used to be for it.
Mm.
And they extended how long it would take.
Yeah, I think a lot of the time they just they give it, like, what's the word for it? They fast forward it for you in the PTU so you can test the progression without having to go and do, you know, get 6,000 Ace Pilot helmets. Or something.
Yeah.
So brutal.
You're waiting to get one of them mechs, but don't want to do the worm content, looking at grinding so you can just buy the parts needed. Yeah, we're looking at the possibility of adding a trading hub into our Discord specifically so that people can get that stuff without needing to go do the content. Working so you can support your Star Citizen habit. You go and tempt me with yummy discs of tasty goodness. Dude, I'm tempting myself. Jeez, man, I can't see anything. All right, let's turn the game music back on. I'm looking. I don't see any of the sites. Here we go. All right, they're way over here.
Yeah.
All right, coming in hot on path 3.
Dude, the gimbal turret on the bottom of this thing is next level. They've done a control pass on this. It's way more usable.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It's more like, you know, the dropships that we talk about out of Star Wars. It's got that kind of feel to it. It's very direct and it's got that sort of, that floating ball kind of feel to it now. Whereas before it was really, I don't know, janky and Felt like you were gonna flip it and snap your neck.
That's cool. All right, we're set.
Nice approach.
Is the ship still in nav mode?
Possibly. Yeah, I'm not a pilot, man.
That was smooth, Cole.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Anything
Other
you
side?
can walk away from, right?
When I actually pay attention, I can get things done. You gonna take the Earths out?
Has a question. You want me to take it out?
It's up to you. We're pretty close here, but maybe the support would be nice. The extra vacuum or the extra life support.
Yeah, go for it. Is the ship engine still on by any chance?
Yeah.
Cool.
You can just roll it out right in the middle of these buildings over here. We'll clear this out. Maverick, if you join me.
Copy me. I'll catch the door for you on the way out. Grimble.
Okay, possible
Oops.
contact here.
Soon. Just leave the wheel stand. You'll be fine. Alright, Tomato, I'm on your 6.
Roger. We'll hold here till
Tomato
Gimble
had
gets
a
over.
6.
It's got
yeah,
several
vine.
6s.
Yeah, yep. I'm on your vine. On your, not on your roots, because that'd be weird.
You're the one with 6-9 in the name, man.
Hey, I was trying to push that. I just had to come up with a link to it. Thanks for making the connection.
Yeah, man, the deterministic changes to Wiccolo are such a
Oh, it's hot down here.
nice change.
Damn.
And I think that just goes to show how small the changes they need to make the game feel good. And why it's not worth panicking too much about at least the gameplay stuff going on. Oh my god. Missed like every one of those shots. Sorry, I couldn't aim for a second there.
Did you read in the patch notes that the weapons now get thrown when NPCs get down?
No?
Yeah, there's a note there about gear getting thrown as opposed to dropped when something dies or a takedown is done. Oh. It's the weirdest thing to read.
Whoa, yeah, I just saw that.
Did you, yeah, I just saw it off an NPC. This weapon just went vertical.
It flew into the air. What was that? Was that a grenade?
Let's just hope it hasn't been the pin's not pulled.
Dude, this does feel like a scatter shot. This feels like a freaking single shot, like a single shot SMG with scatter.
I have a key card.
All right, shall we continue?
Shall.
Or do we have any potential for a blue card in here that we should be... Oh, there's a red card
I got the-
dispenser here. Got
I
it?
got the red card from the
Nice. Cool, yeah, let's move on.
Low gravity's so nice.
Yeah, you can go so much faster. We should align this dish while we're here.
Get some rooms to spawn? Is that what you're aiming for? Whee, there goes his... this is that thing I was talking about with the physics. Like, they've created something new. Just throws this gun 60 meters away. What the
Just
hell?
floating in the air.
That's amazing. Clear on this side.
50 irradiated pearls for a Zeus CL. Dude, you know how much pearl skin it takes to coat the outer walls of a Zeus?
Somebody
So
brought
much
that up. I think it might have been in
pearl
Pearl's stream
skin.
last week about stealth gameplay. And someone in chat, I think, mentioned like how cool it would be if you take a ship and a whole heap of, let's say, pearls, and then they coat the outside of your ship in a special coating that makes it a stealth, an actual stealth coating. So, you know. That would
I
be
think it's
kinda
interesting
cool.
that they had that as part of their stealth ships, and then they like didn't just use that as their excuse to lower the cross section.
Just make the outside plating a variable.
Dude, the range on this thing is insane. Whoa!
Oh, whoa.
Nice shot,
Very
Gimbal.
cool.
Said pull.
Yeah, exactly. It was definitely one of those moments. When physics becomes fun. Alright, which building you want to hit?
Let's hit this other
Oh,
one
did you-
over here.
Did you get the blue? Did you get the blue card?
It
this
was. I couldn't. I thought you got it.
Oh, you couldn't. No, I thought you got it.
You didn't get it? Wait, did
No,
I
I
get
didn't
it?
touch it.
Actually, no. I think
Yeah.
I did get it. Yeah, I did get it. Okay, sorry. I'm an idiot.
No, sorry. I was just
It's all those.
distracted
It's all
by
those
the
pearls
flag.
I've been huffing, dude.
Yeah. Ow. Ow.
The heck?
Ow. Behind
Oh.
us. This is kind of like playing Halo with the party grunts turned on.
Yeah, just
You know, shooting ahead and- exactly.
every time we go. On.
That's what this now feels like. Just when a headshot them, they just throw their gun in there. Now the true absolute dynamic gameplay version is you run over and catch their gun mid-flight, grab it, reload, and continue shooting.
Yeah, dude. And then 360
that's
no
it.
scope,
That's
and then
it.
make the video feed zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, while I play Blast System of a Down in the background. Classic
Watching
2008
YouTube.
freaking COD
Yeah.
montage.
That's it. Yeah. There's not enough System of a Down played in games these days. I was gonna do a short clip of all of the tanks jumping around inside the C2 to the Pogo song, you know, the jump song from.
I don't know that one.
Oh, you don't?
I don't know that one, unfortunately. No, I only know some System of a Down songs.
Oh,
I'm
you're
a poser.
That's okay. Chat will now light up at you about not knowing your System of a Down, probably.
Yeah. Kick me while I'm down, chat.
Get him.
I don't think there's anybody in here. Coheed and Cambria. That's not bad either. Like Coheed, Papa Roach, System of a Down. Pick your loud, fun, yelly music, you know?
We won't play it on stream. 'cause
Oh.
we need to get demonetized.
I found ammo for the pistol. Pulse.
Oh wow, there we go. It's on. Imprinting a blue card.
What shotgun is this? This is the Prism. This is a ridiculous weapon, dude. They're gonna have to make this weaker.
Oh, don't say that. We just got it. Sergi takes away all the fun toys.
Since armor is considered a component, I'm betting we will get different grades of armor.
Alright, we're good to go. Oh, shots in front.
Oh, you're not over here?
No, I was printing a card. It's alright. Gimbal
Sorry,
has
that was
covered.
terrible communication on my part.
Just don't let Nerfly hear that. It's all about the comms.
Wait, what happened to your wheel, Gimbal?
Oh shit. That
Oh,
explains
shit.
the move.
What
Apparently
the
I
actual-
tapped something and it fell off.
Where'd it go?
Wait, can we put that back on?
You owe me a wheel, man.
Yeah, I owe you an Ursa.
Can we steal? Can we
it's-
steal one of the middle ones and fit it on the front?
It's just gone, too. It's like it's not even around here. Ow, 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 ow.
Barely tapped that. Very
Perforated tomato over here. Whoa! You absolutely sent that guy.
That's what I was before.
Yeah, I'm enjoying watching you shoot people with that thing. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's friggin' this gun's cool.
And that guy's not even going to be in the sequel. He's that dead.
Surprisingly, this is I think the coolest Volt weapon they've put out, and I did not expect that to be the case for the shotgun. Where?
Copy. What do we do? Just jump over this? There we go. Grabbing the blue thing.
Danson's gone such downhill, people just robbing us of wheels.
Yeah, Tomato, you grab that blue card just in case I die and I'm not the one carrying all the stuff.
And what happens if I die?
And
Ow!
I've got the other. Whoa, hey, what? Through the. Come on, man, we're in a cage. How? Like. Seriously?
Yeah, that was just rude to shoot us there.
Oh, I almost caught his gun too.
You're gonna have to jump while you catch it. Not as simple as
break my
just
mouse.
catching the gun.
Break my mouse in the process. Oh.
Contact.
Is he hiding in the weeds?
Yeah. He's dead though. Alright, let's approach that center building. Are we getting flanked?
Now see, now this is a problem. The guns are now floating in midair.
Alright, we're good. Let's move center. Heading 300.
Copy that.
We are not good.
Can confirm.
On you, Tomat. Oh. Is that guy still alive up there?
Yeah, he's got great aim.
He's got the angle on us, that's for sure.
He's down. Actually, was that a kill?
I feel like he just keeps ducking down.
Isn't it double hit markers are a kill, or is it single red?
I just realized that there was more than one. Now we're pulling.
Behind us too.
Copy that.
Roger. Alright, moving up to this pad here.
You go on the pad.
With the key cards, you have to unlock separate rooms where you can get alignment blades to align these dishes to the space station up in orbit.
He's outranging my SMG with his own SMG. That's great.
And yeah, the shotgun's pretty cool. Double is a critical headshot. Okay, red is a kill. Cool. All right, moving in on the main building here. Yeah, we got contacts off to the left there.
That's right, Anakin, we have the high ground.
You're the chosen one.
Now switching to Force Lightning Gun. Wait. A few NPCs
Going
coming
right.
from 120.
Roger.
With the scream about it, buddy.
That was dramatic.
Yeah. I'm gonna respawn in 10 seconds anyway, buddy. Don't worry about it.
It's not actually death, dude.
Yeah, technically they're not in space, so it's not even death of a spaceman. Okay, this thing has definitely got limited range now.
All right, shall we check this first security room?
Look at that. On you.
Cooling.
Looking for a pistol.
Ready?
Oh, gee,
Yeah, I don't think
wonder
I
why
have a
there's
red card.
I wonder why there's a box down here.
Oh god. Whoop.
Card's gone in. Keep up. Up to you.
No pistol on the wall.
Okay.
It's a saber.
You're picking up plenty of its ammo.
Key card.
Key card, accept that. Grab that alignment blade. Was it still here?
Yeah, I got it.
That should be
Cool.
fine.
Oh! I found one.
Oh wow, really? Damn.
Yeah. I almost freaking passed it up too. I didn't even realize I was looking at one for a second. There we go. It is. Whoop.
Made some noise.
All right. Time to see how this thing shoots.
Make the noise.
Whoa!
Whoa, that's loud. Jesus.
That is loud.
Oh
Huh.
god, that's got some serious punch to it.
Interesting. It's like a LH86 that speeds up. You got to keep it from overloading and it gets louder. Huh. Okay. We'll see how this works against NPCs. Lips for this thing are tiny.
Is anybody else running low on oxygen?
Oh yeah, I am. Probably head back to ship and then do the realignment. Back to the ship.
You good, Gimbal?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Seriously, dude, the volume level on that gun is
It's
unnecessary.
really loud.
Like, like I can't hear anything but that, and I'm not even standing next to you. That's awkward. I'm 35 meters away from you. You might as well be standing point blank.
It's
Right.
it's very very freaking loud in my ears. Electric space Glock. Is that what we're gonna call it? The ESG.
That's awesome.
Trademark
I
it.
hear a little bit. I kind of hear a little bit of what's the
Plasma pistol.
exactly?
Yeah.
It has plasma pistol.
I also
like,
kind of hear a
cues
little bit.
inside of that. Yeah.
I think we're just Halo obsessed.
I just yeah.
I hear it too, but I don't know if
top,
it's just.
top of Hefel sign. Yeah, I need a ranged weapon. This thing is nuts.
Sounds nice. It sounds like I like the rate that it fires at.
I would too if my ears would stop ringing for a second.
Yeah, it's incredibly loud.
That's fine. I was going to turn the game sound down.
I had to turn it down on my end.
There we go. Let's go over there. I haven't actually seen. Is it? What's its projectile? Is it a laser bolt? What's coming out of the thing?
Looks like whatever the same thing is that's being fired by the prism. Almost
Oh,
like
cool. Okay.
plasma. Just like superheated molten plasma kind of.
Well, we asked for plasma in the game, and I guess we got it. I can't actually see the projectile coming out of that. No, it's invisible to me.
Oh yeah. I really like the sound of it.
Dude,
Like
it sounds
this
like it
and-
belongs more on a rifle, like the impact from it. Wait, has
This
it got a little
and-
scope on the back end of it? What is that thing?
It's the screen.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's a little indicator. You can put attachments on these, yes.
Right, I need oxygen. I'm down to 11%.
Yomp.
That's crazy. Can we use the side door? Come on, man, you got this. This is not hard.
Whee! Tip the whole ship.
Apparently not. Come on. What? Uh-oh.
You gotta upgrade your mantling skills, man.
I'm watching you do it. Oh, there you go. You got it. Cool. Maybe it's because I'm carrying something. Maybe. Oh yeah. It's because I had a P8 in your hand. You can't climb. Fair point. I get that. Manning the side gun because I can. Unlimited power. Until I run out of ammo. You can't even zoom in on this.
What are you doing, man?
Killing NPCs that I can't see because there's no zoom, so I'm just, firing down range. But I am
Let's
curious
get back
if
in
there's
there.
No ammo.
Let's go. Let's go align this dish.
Dish alignment.
Hopefully we don't die in the process.
That's alright. Oh, speaking of which, if anybody needs a mid gun, I've got spares.
Make sure I got my pens equipped. Cool.
Shots on from somewhere. Your side, Gimbal?
Yeah. Picked a bad time to check my inventory.
Yeah, I was doing the same. So I thought-
Alright,
That's
we're
right,
good in
I don't have this
here.
covered. Do we need another keycard printing from inside? Let's see. Was the pistol in a specific box?
I think it was in one of the just like usual ammo boxes. I don't remember if it was blue or gray or what,
Okay,
but it was one of those normal small ones.
copy that. Normal small one. We will check.
Let us know when you're ready.
I'm on my way. Right. Good to go.
It was a green ammo box. The booger box. Oh, we got contacts, second story.
Thank you, Arctic.
Contacts, first story
Oh,
as
yeah.
well. Multiple?
Oh, they haven't seen it. They haven't seen us yet.
No.
Even though we're shining our torches directly at them.
Ground level 2.
Nope.
Thanks for saying.
Yeah, called it.
Level 3.
Right side too.
Moving around left side. I'm going to get in closer.
Copy, covering. Contacts for right side of the large building. Coming down the stairs. They're whoops. There's a tomato.
Yeah, I got him on the floor here.
Everyone has to reload at the same time.
Yeah.
Damn. I was not ready
So
for
loud.
that. That is disorientating.
Shit.
You right, Kimball?
Yeah, I just almost hit tomato.
That's alright. He doesn't notice. We just blame the NPCs.
Nope. Yep. No pain.
Just murdering everything like that.
Dude,
Does its damage
just
seem
freaking-
like, you know, fair and reasonable? Or does it feel
It
like
feels
they just turn
like-
the damage level to 200 and it'll get nerfed?
Dude, it feels like an LH86 with no recoil. Like the,
That
both
might-
this and the Prism just feel like they're so good. But maybe they aren't. Maybe it's just because of these NPCs are easy. I don't know.
Alright, you're gonna stab this, that'll spawn worms.
Oh, we got to get
Those.
3 of the comp boards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we need to get into more of these rooms.
Well,
Do we
it'll-
have another red
when
key?
when you drop the yeah, I've got another I think I've red, or I've definitely got a blue. It'll turn the thing slightly each time you put a card in.
Sure. I think Gimbal has it.
I'm just repulling. There you go.
Shooting the slideshow here. I'll put the first one in if you want.
Copy that.
Yep,
Yeah, go
go
on.
ahead.
Get some worm action. There we go. Everybody say hi to Dave.
Whoa. They just spawn a bunch of guys out here too. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I didn't realize they spawned at all those people out there too.
Okay, they have turned up the crazy on the worms. Coming for you, Tomato. Just reloading. Yeah,
You probably shouldn't come out here.
that's alright.
There's way too many people out here. I would just tractor beam me whenever you get a chance, but I'd kill all these guys first.
We got you. Alright, good book.
I just wanted to see the dish turn.
Cover me for a second, Gimbal. I'm going for a
Yep.
tomato. Injecting tomato with juice. Juice is complete.
I've been
Whoa.
juiced. Oh,
was
Jesus.
You went vertical.
What? What happened?
You just got a little bit of extra juice there.
Alright.
Ow, 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 ow.
Okay.
Oh, wounds inside. Oh,
Alright, we need to get more alignment blades, yeah?
Yes.
Do we have any red cards?
1 moment, please. I just need to check to see what I've got. I've got a blue. But no red.
Alright, so we need to find some more reds.
Contact her. Down.
Copy.
Let's go out the
Right.
back side of this building. See if we can find another red.
Copy that.
So we can get through. We need a red card to get through this door, and there's a alignment blade in there.
Okay. So
Yeah,
a
yeah,
red
that's what we
card
need.
printer at the in the admin or the jumpy room inside here. Then we have to jump inside a room to print.
Usually, not in this one though.
Not this one. Okay.
Depends on the
I like
path.
the diversity. I like it.
Jeez, I can't see anything, man.
Right.
I can't even tell if there's a building in this direction.
I don't think so.
It is. I think we're off the reservation on this side. So.
Are we? Okay. What?
Can you still see the Ursa marker?
Take a power map. Yeah, the Ursa marker's your direction.
Okay. Oh, okay. I overheated that too quickly. Ouch.
I'm cut off from that side, dude. You good?
Yeah, I'm just being healed. Oh, god damn it. Too good.
You alright?
Yeah. Oops, sorry. Just press charges against you, my bad.
I'm not trying to kill you. I'm trying to save you.
It was funny.
Reblade and card in the security office. Climb the boxes on the left by maintenance. But we have to get into the security office, right?
Alright.
Ooh.
That is by far the most entertaining thing. NPC is definitely dead.
Alright, we got a building right here. Probably card it could grab.
Pushing out through
You wishing I hadn't wrecked that Ursa now.
It's not wrecked, it's just missing one wheel.
Yeah, it's just slightly injured.
Vasson drives them on one wheel in the Daymar rally, so let's be fair. We can drive it on 5.
Like how I can jump over that, but I can't mantle over it.
We got one behind those boxes on the right there. I don't know where he's going though. There he is. Popped out the right side. Way back there.
Oh, way at the back too. Yeah, he's down.
Hit twice. Hit 3. He's down.
Copy. That's why you bring out your 71, children.
Keep your S71 handy, kids. Here we go. We should get in here.
Pushing to the right. Oh, there are people on top of the far building.
Got a blue card here.
Copy that. Annoying the NPCs on the far side.
The window is open, jumping from the main area. Okay. That'll be our third card then.
Okay, successfully pissed off the NPCs.
All right, we're good in here. No red card though. Let's move on. Oh,
I need to,
that looks promising.
to remember to bring oxygen pens next time I do this.
Are you almost out?
No, it's just, again, it's annoying having to go and get oxygen when you suddenly realize that you're out. Just be easy to stab yourself and keep running. And because they fixed oxy pens, that they actually work now.
Tier 3 arms really making it hard to hit these guys at range.
Yeah, tier 3 arm and chest, and it's starting to take a toll, to be honest. My SMG
Yeah.
aim is getting
The
wiggly.
injuries are getting us.
Contact left of you, Gimbal. Near side.
Down.
He's down. We've got something behind us as
That
well.
guy's got a great freaking position up there. Whoa.
Oh, whoops, I feel bad for that guy. Just shot him in the crotch.
Looked like it really messed him
Out
up.
of here.
Yeah, he
Yeah, we need to move over to that building we're shooting at. Can we get to that first floor? You guys are just coming in on us behind us.
Okay.
I'm going for the first floor over there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop back and get a bit of health. Alright, Gimbal. I'm pressing tomato.
All right, I'm here. Hold on, covering
Bob
near.
and weave. Bob and weave.
I'm on us.
We got more coming from 120 across the way.
I'll be healing. Oh, and juice. That's not good.
Yeah, there's several coming from over there. We have med guns with us. I only have pens, but Maverick's got a med gun.
Yeah. I will.
Mainly didn't want it because I wanted this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Much louder than a med gun.
Yeah, if the mid-gun starts healing hearing injuries, that'll be a nice addition to the game. Maybe I've got a concussion from a sound impact.
All right, we got a red card in the other room. Let's go around.
Copy that. I have a blue card as well. If we need to crack a blue door.
I got it.
Alright, I am 3202.
Come on, put it in.
Yeah, I'm down to 20.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I'm at 29. Put it in.
Mm-mm. Sometimes helps if you're holding onto the card.
Yeah, I'm trying to. There we go.
Man, it's black.
This game does not automatically reload your magazines. You have to manually refill all your magazines, regroup all of the ammo. So you can see I have a magazine here that has 13 out of 30 clips, whereas all my other ones that are 30 out of 30 are grouped up here. Alrighty. Get that card. Grab it.
Printing.
Nope.
Cool.
I'm down to 18%. I gotta hit the ship or something.
All right. Yeah, let's make a run back to the ship then.
Got the marker for the Ursa, but I don't know exactly where the ship is.
You gonna try and go for the Ursa?
Unless you can point me at the ship.
Ship's 500 meters, Ursa's 300. Might as well go to the Ursa. Whoa, contact. Does the Ursa still have life support?
I think
Should
so,
do.
yeah.
We didn't rip that off yet. And the skimbal's not telling us something. Just Tomatoes just Ramboing everything on this path. Brilliant.
Seems to be working.
Can't slow down too much.
No. This is
Up top.
see it. Cannot hit it. Reloading.
Shoot. Same.
One at the top, I think the glint from the light shines through
Oh man.
the geometry a little bit.
Oh jeez. 74 meters,
Man, I wish I had a mark for
9%
this.
oxygen.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Nice.
Got plenty. Do another 10 minutes on there.
Whew.
Walking into the ship.
It's funny that I get oxygen in here when there's a fire also burning in here.
Well, the fire burning means there's oxygen, right?
I think that's our oxygen burning off.
Yeah, that's we're consuming life support.
Hello, Papa Kraken.
Medical Ursa.
Yeah, seriously. I've got several injuries now. But we've got
Keeps it
more.
interesting, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that last bit was fun. Like I said, this is the third time in a row I've come to the Hathor facilities in the last couple weeks, and it's been just the best PvE experience I've ever had in Star Citizen.
Yeah, I have to agree. It's been consistent. If you look past the you know the weird glitchy bits, which are perfectly
Yeah,
normal
yeah,
to this
it's
game.
not perfect,
It's,
but
no, but it's starting to take shape.
the loot, the atmosphere, the NPCs, the challenge, it's a pretty good time. And then if you want, you can take part in the whatever is going on with these dishes, but you don't have to. And I really like that. Okay, we got that red blade. Let's head back to the center building. We'll get the last... We need to get 2 more alignment cards. Apparently one of those security offices is just open for us to jump into, so we'll try that too.
Okay.
Copy.
Should we put the last 2 blades in simultaneously, just so that we're not battling that sudden
Yeah.
influx of NPCs twice?
Yeah.
Or unless it just doubles down on the number of NPCs, in which case then, well, that's why we have 6,000 rounds of ammunition.
I've already burned through like 2/3 of my ammo.
You know what we should have done is actually brought the Ursa closer.
Right?
Well,
Just up in the center.
if it
so
didn't
there's
lose a
place we can
wheel.
Get back to.
We can still drive it though, right? I mean, I feel like that's a
No,
thing.
it won't drive at all.
Oh,
I couldn't
come
get it to
on.
move, so yeah.
Can we just tractor beam it across the ground? I mean,
Now there's an idea.
I don't have the full tool.
I don't think we need it in low gravity, do we?
I don't know, man.
Next time we
Versus
go,
a
test
big
it.
boy.
Yeah.
right?
Next time we try. Yeah. If we combine all 3 of our powers, does that give us like a bonus to lifting ability?
Yeah.
Theoretically, it would.
Okay.
Yeah.
So admin's up here. We can do that. But first, I was told that the security window is open. You can just jump into it from the boxes somewhere.
Security window boxes.
Oh, there are NPCs down here.
Oh, Jesus. Right. I'm not
Crap.
Just gonna quickly heal up. Oh,
Kimball's inside. I'll get the card.
Dude, the way this gun fires when you heat it up is so cool. Just shoots like a superheated slug of plasma. It's It's my favorite. Oh, admin is open. That's too bad. We already went in there.
Hey, I've got another one of the alignment cards and a red card.
No, we went into comms.
You got an alignment card?
Yeah, we went into the comms room before, I think.
Oh, he did say it was admin. Okay, you just went in?
Yeah.
Cool. That means that we have one more card for security here.
Checking for additional air burster pistols. I found pickles, just in case anyone,
Pickles, dude, yes.
Do we think they put the pickles in the game because the radiated Velikar looks like a giant pickle?
That seems to be the rumor, the theory spreading.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's like CIG's internal meme. Maybe that's what they called it in code, the pickle.
I think putting star before everything is one of their internal memes.
Star pickle?
Yeah. Obviously a star pickle.
Yeah, I found an oxygen pen. That's going to be useful.
Oh, nice.
No more pulses though, huh?
No, there's only one per server per shard, apparently.
What?
No, I'm kidding. It's just
Okay, I was
bad.
gonna
They
say
only got
that's
one thing.
ridiculous.
No one else in the PTU gets one. Base Tomato has got the only one. So
Just found it in a
Well,
random
then-
box.
you know what would be great if they did that? Is like, do you remember the gold ticket event where the entire shard hunted the person that had the one card for the what was
Mhm.
it, the F8 that you got or something? The
Oh
executive
yeah,
F8?
yeah. When you hunt,
Yeah, that thing.
hunt the devs.
Yeah, how good would that be if they just did that? They put one weapon in the entire shard, or
I'm sure we'll get something like that again soon.
do it, CIG.
All right, let's hit up admin or security. Sorry. Is there
Yeah,
anything
so
like
we
being
get-
shot in the leg forces you to limp until healed? Yes, actually, you can see in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen, next to my health, you can see I have 3 different injuries, 2 of level 2 severity, 1 of level 3 severity. If I go to my movie glass, it'll tell us how that's affecting me.
And if you
Um,
watch the screen.
Muscle fatigue, so I'm probably losing stamina. And sometimes it'll also make you... Ow!
Oh,
Ow!
NPCs.
Ow!
There we go.
Son of a bitch.
Every time
Jeez.
someone goes in their Moby glass, it spawns NPCs.
And so now you can see that I have pretty low health. But also you'll be able to see that my health is only limited to going up a certain amount. Can you drug me?
I just did.
Yeah, but now I'm
Did I?
even lower health.
Oh, you. Oh,
So because I'm injured, my health will only get up to a certain amount now. Until I get to a proper med bed and get fully healed. Except he has a specific tool that has certain drugs in it that masks the effects of the injury. So even if you are limping, if you have a medic on the team, they can make it so that you don't limp temporarily.
oh, whoops! I just OD'd myself.
I,
Blade.
No, I
Yeah, you
am
can
the
also
specific tool.
you can also get too high.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to slow us down. Well done, Mav. Every team needs a slow-moving wobbler.
So just no more of these pulses, huh?
If anyone sees a detox pen, can they please yell out? 'Cause
Found one.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
saw
Can
one
you
earlier.
stab
I
me
didn't
with it?
pick it up, though.
You
No,
can
I
come
never
pick it up.
anticipate. Oh, I can't.
There's a detox pen
in this box.
Box here too.
Copy that. I may need more than one, so that's handy. And medical gameplay at its finest. Reduce BDL self. There we go.
Average taking all of our drugs, man.
Hey man, I gotta get by somehow.
Too bad we don't have any serious medical facilities. Is there an NPC in the comms room?
Gimbal, you said there was a box. Oh, in the medical box.
Yeah, in the middle of the box.
Yes, of course. Detox pin.
If you get too high, do you stumble around as if drunk or pass out? You can stumble around. You can actually see that my vision is a little bit blurred. That's because I'm in the lower levels of 2 overdosed. I'm at 57.9%. But if you get higher, yeah, you'll start to stumble around and you won't be able to walk correctly. It'll be harder to fly spaceships and stuff. You can't aim straight.
Oh, it's drunk citizen, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. It gets pretty bad, dude.
Dude, flying a ship while you're overdosed is insane.
Like a Tuesday in Miami.
So I'm told.
Ooh, pickles. Watch that be a crafting thing.
That'd be
Like
a
you can make
Wiccolo
some of the
favourite,
most
won't it?
strong poison in the game if you find pickles. And you can coat your bullets in pickle juice and send everyone to Valhalla in the afterlife.
Tomato, if you want to watch the dish get aligned, maybe you should head back to the Asgard and get ready to dust us off.
All right. You're going to get pretty intense.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, we got a bunch of NPCs out here, though.
You can do some aerial targeting from the Asgard.
Yeah, should we just stand by and get ready to pick you up right outside?
I think it makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, that'll look cool too.
Roger that. Headed back. We'll let you know when you're ready.
Roger, roger.
Preparing ears for an onslaught.
A wild line when you're too high, where your character says, "Let me tell you about this guy." Like in Deep Rock Galactic when you drink beer and they like burp and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good call. When we get
That's
that
the kind of
to,
thing I hope they add when the game's finished.
because your player has no speech, right? Like we make
Yeah, we don't
no
have a
noise.
voice
No.
except for when I get shot or when I can't breathe and I'm just.
No.
Oh, this is the front of the ship.
Right.
What the? Oh, I'm on the bottom floor. Like this is not correct. Forgot what ship we're on. All right. We are lifting off. T-minus 10 seconds till we're ready to realign.
You see where I am at, flashing my light.
Stand by.
Turret.
Roger that. I have you on sight. You on top of the building?
Yeah. Pick me up.
That where you're gonna be?
Yep.
Roger. Standing outside on standby. I'll just swing around on the side.
Okay, placing first comm board.
Roger. You in the turret?
Yeah.
If it moves, shoot it.
Stand still, Limbo. Alright, we got worms spawning on the outside. It's really hard to see with that flash. Oh, that was a little bit. Cheer.
It's definitely rotating.
Call out anything you need shot at. Gimbal, my vision from up here is a little limited with the light. Oh, there we go. Sun came up. Oh, we have contacts.
Inserting final card.
We do have a ship inbound. Where is that?
I'm not seeing it. Where?
I don't know. It's targeting. I can't rotate this turret around. I think it's above us.
Could be the NPCs of the ULP.
Yeah, we've got 5 NPCs up above us. That might be what you're getting.
Okay. It must be. Yeah, it's moving at 85 meters per second.
Gimbal's on the roof.
Oh, that's right. Roger that. Coming down.
So
Doing
yeah,
an epic
turn my light on.
running leap, right?
Cinematic all the way. Do it in slow motion too if you can. Already enhances the.
Yeah, you can go a little farther out.
If we capture it in 3D, you know, really
Perfect.
sells it.
On.
Roger that. We're out.
Bye-bye, Hathor.
All right. First dish aligned.
Maybe we should find a medbend. Maybe another Ursa.
Yeah. Let's head back. Can somebody else take the pilot? I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Roger that.
All right, hopping out. With the new referral ladder, you're gonna start using the referral link again. I might throw it in the randomizer. I don't know though. Not too concerned with the referrals anymore. Although I do want a raptor.
I was going to say, until he says, I want to wrap.
Yeah.
Now the question is, will they let us drive the Raptor around inside stations to pick up all the drink bottles off the ground?
Question is, can I invade a distribution center with a raptor?
Gotta be, right?
Yeah,
We're
maybe
gonna use the
I'll
distribution
put.
centers for something.
I might put my code on like 1 or 2 things, but generally I'm gonna stick to using the referral rewards for our supporters. Y'all deserve it.
And your supporters appreciate it.
We appreciate them. And we'll be right back.
Hey, Cheer Stream. Hey, Cheer, we haven't seen you for a minute. Quick chat. Talk to Cheer.
Is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
You got this, gimbal. Let me get out of the turret so the nose doesn't bounce around.
Takeoff complete.
There we go.
Tomato will have to get a hanger when he gets back. I want to get a nurse out.
Yeah, we definitely need to take a nurse.
I will
Get
be right
inside
back.
doors open up. Yeah, and around the side and heal up.
I'm back, but I dropped my headphones.
And that sounds like a skill issue.
Okay. We live. What happened? Why am I on the floor?
Gravity. And gimbals.
I don't like that.
For a second.
I don't like that excuse.
You will need to
It's so
probably
freaking hot here.
call a hanger for us to get out of the medical so back of the ship.
Okay, yeah, let me go change the hanger. Ooh. Oh yeah, we did forget the big battery. Crap. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough time to do the whole alignment anyways.
This is true. But mission was a success. You got a pistol.
Takeoff complete.
Alright, moving over to a hanger. Ouch. Can't wait to get out there and use this ear burster pillow more. The pistol. Pillow? Nah, I won't be able to get to mining this stream. Oh, it's so freaking hot, dude.
Yeah,
Yeesh.
what is the temp? What is the temp in Turkey currently?
Well, here it's. Can't complain here. I mean, southern Turkey. Internal Turkey is much hotter than it is here, but it's just like. No air conditioning, man. I mean, we have air conditioning in our house, but we have one small air conditioner. It's like not really a standard thing here.
Really? In a country with such high temps?
Yeah, a lot of people believe that air conditioning makes you sick, so it just hasn't caught on.
I mean, air conditioning can make you sick. They wouldn't be wrong about making that assumption, but that's if your system's, poorly
Dirty.
managed and
Yeah.
old. If you manage it, it's fine. Is
But no,
power a
like
thing over
it's
there,
it's
though?
like a
'Cause
belief. It's like a belief that like literally cold air makes you sick. So like
Yeah, I know.
opening a window in a car, opening like if there's like a breeze going on. Like I've literally had a taxi tell us to close the window in the car because he was gonna get sick from the air coming in.
Sick from the ear. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, if that's the case, my entire country would. Oh no, I did this stupid thing.
bro. How do you think it feels? I was a freaking HVAC sales engineer when I first came here.
Yeah. No,
Flip my
that's-
whole life around. What do you mean it makes you sick? That's the whole point we have it, so we don't get sick. Come on.
How do they get them when they go to a hospital then? Because I mean, just FYI, they generally have a lot of air conditioning. And everything.
Yeah, people have problems with it.
No, I go to a hospital and it's making me sick. Don't go to hospital. Okie dokie.
You've heard
Let me know
cold
how that
liquids
works
can
out
make
for
you
you.
sick.
Cold
Yeah.
liquids like liquid
Yeah.
nitrogen. Yeah, that definitely has a problem. Yeah.
Or also had the cold liquids thing. My grandmother-in-law tried to like stop me from drinking some cold water one time. She's like, "What are you doing?" Because there's like ice water. I love cold water, man.
I think there is like a limit though, right? Like you drink too much cold water, it cools your internal temperature down. It can cause some sort of weird thing, but that's like the extreme end of the scale.
I mean, yeah. How much do you have to drink to lower your internal temperature?
Yeah, that's basically like the equivalent of brain freeze in your stomach, right?
Relatively common around the world. Yeah. It's not that uncommon. I mean, air conditioning itself is only like 100 years old. And even then, it was mostly just used in commercial applications. So a lot of people it's still new technology to a lot of people.
And they must have a lot of seized up air conditioning units in cars if that's the case, because they just never spool them up.
Yeah. Like sometimes we'll get a rental car here because we have to rent a car every time we come here, and we'll get in it and we'll turn the air conditioning on, and it just like dust comes out because it's just not been used.
Yeah. Well, the belt that drives it's just seized, so you just get the squealing noise from under the bonnet. You're going, cool. Guess that's seized.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Disease can be transferred via hair. That's why we have air conditioning.
Welcome.
It's so much more easy to get sick through breathing than it is through touch, but all of our focus is on washing hands and stuff. Sorry, that's a little bit of my HVAC indoctrination coming back.
Hmm. Well, I mean, if air conditioning in its own right doesn't necessarily create it, it's the filtration that causes the problem.
Yeah.
Because technically speaking, the air conditioning doesn't bring the air from anywhere else and bring it in. That's different. That's HVAC and air handling. So
It's
actual air
germs that
conditioning-
are the problem.
germs are the
Ew.
problem.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
Yes.
retrieval
Oh,
system.
it's still spawned here.
Oh,
Gotta go back
that
to my
security
hangar.
dude just pushed me out of the way. How rude.
Anybody need ammo?
No,
Oh, I do actually. I need the pistol ammo though. Do they even have that here?
Oh. Yeah, they said they put it in shops, so you can complete the testing loop. So yes, I found it in game, and now I can buy ammo for it.
45 to 50 degrees out there, bro.
What?
That's awful. Zero was saying it's hitting 45, 50 degrees where he is.
Wait, C or Fahrenheit?
Yeah. See?
C? Okay.
Yeah. See? See?
C. C, senor.
See? See?
45 to 50. Zero, what, do you live in, like, Arizona desert, or?
Nah, he's in Dubai?
Oh,
UAE?
alright then.
Somewhere in the Gulf.
That-
Somewhere very hot.
Dude, put the window down. But that's 45 to
No.
50. That's not bad.
No, don't put the window down. Leave it closed, dude.
And turn the AC on, you reckon? Man, you imagine having leather seats in that temperature? Oh my god.
Ow. Lose skin.
Dude, yeah, that would scold you.
Wiccolo is
Listen, Pyro.
saved. Do we have a list
Listen,
of the
Pyro.
new? Yeah, dude.
Love it.
He's in Pyro now. Do we have a list of the new recipes? I don't have one with me here, but I have seen some of the entries for the new recipes. Wiccolo is mainly saved because his rewards are deterministic now. I think was really the biggest problem going forward. The biggest possible problem with him going forward.
Oh, we could call in if you've got time. We could call into the Wiccolo location. The recipes are on those floating signs now, apparently.
We would have to. Oh, I see. No, I want to keep fighting people, man. I want to use more of this pistol.
Oh yeah, no, all good. No,
Good times.
I'm gonna deprive you of, deafening us.
and
shit.
pay off my fine here.
Ursa, I should say.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I graciously
worries.
pressed the wrong bracket.
Just be extra careful before I try to hit you anymore.
Save me with bullets.
Yeah. No, I'm getting pretty shit frames, so people jump around a lot for me.
It won't help that my connection to the server from where I am will be drastically different to yours. Mother.
It's such a interesting noise this pistol makes.
Huh? What?
You can, like, if you can balance it when you're in a cold place, you can make this thing shoot really fast. Basically LH86. I bet this thing is stronger than the LH86 because it shoots slower. But if you can get it to shoot at its max rate, then that's a powerful pistol.
Yeah.
It's like that scene.
So
from
on
Knock
Microtech,
Down.
this thing's gonna reign supreme, right?
We'll have to see. But these weapons are definitely much better in cold environments, which is really cool.
Did we? Yeah, we weren't gonna pull another
Nah.
Mercer or anything.
Nah.
Yeah, we're just winging
We
it.
could just, yeah, we can make it back to the ship. We'll just park in a central location.
You heard him say that, right? Kimbo? Park
Oh yeah.
in a central location.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Bullet Maniac's
This
new
thing is big
pistol.
ass ship in central location.
There's a landing pad in there.
Pretty sure if you square up on that landing pad, the ramp in this thing hangs off the back end.
Ah, crap. Well, luckily we've got side entrances.
Yeah, it'll still work.
This is true. All right.
All aboard?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna get into a drop seat in the non-drop ship variant of the drop ship.
Takeoff complete.
Is the Volt pistol good? Feels pretty solid.
But you can do so much bad with it too. So, you know.
I didn't realize how many people were so unhappy about the change to the had the medical tool taking up the pistol slot. Saw a lot of folks basically saying, like, oh, adding a new pistol to the game doesn't matter because they're useless now because you pick a medical tool or a pistol.
Yeah, I agree to disagree a little bit. Having played with both and switched out midway through that gameplay just there, I didn't mind. I mean, I don't switch to my pistol often because you're carrying two weapons or primaries more often than you're not, in general sense, when you're doing FPS. Or at least I am. I don't know about everybody else, but I
You
carry
can't
two.
in light armor, right? You only
Ooh,
carry one weapon
with
with
the
light
back-
armor.
With the backpack, you can carry two. With just light armor only, I think you're limited to one.
I
The
see.
backpack, light backpack gives you two slots. Well, at least I had that prior to switching out for a heavy just now.
Yeah, I'd agree with
Yeah.
that.
So I carry just my FPS loadout, which again is solely up to the individual. I have, say, a mid-range SMG, and then potentially something that's a bit more mid to long range, like a S71, and I'm happy with that. I still have a pistol with me until the gameplay requires me to switch that out for the medical gun or the medical pistol.
Yeah.
The other thing is that you can still have the medical attachment on the multi-tool, and that's still key bound to, you know, that spot. So you can kind of run that if you really want to, providing the multi-tool
Oh, crap.
is functioning.
My
Uh-oh.
computer just shut itself off.
Uh-oh.
As we spin out of control.
Is this temperature thing again?
It hasn't happened since then.
No, it hasn't. It's like your gaming PC has a red ring of death from a Xbox 360.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, Maverick.
You did say it's quite hot in there, right? Like, how is it quite hot in the room you're in at the moment?
Yeah, it's hot here. Looks like the CPU's running 80, which is within operating range, but the PC did turn off. I don't see any temperatures too high on my BIOS. That's weird.
Have you got a separate display for your BIOS on your actual case
No,
for temperatures? Oh, how are you seeing those temps if the PC just shut down?
because I just turned it back on.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
An SC problem? You can use the multi-tool as a medical pistol and carry the attachments in the backpack. Almost like that's what they wanted us to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, except like you tell people that, and then they're like, "Oh my gosh, they're forcing us to do more stuff." Yes, you're getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the game, all this stuff would be so much easier for them if they weren't trying to like reintroduce people to it. You know, like get everybody used to a system and then introduce the features later.
The problem is they don't feature your deep dives on the main page of CIG's website to educate people. And this is what I keep trying to remind people. Is you need this linked into their main page. So here's a reference to all the stuff that we've done in the past. This is what we'll be bringing back to the future as we go back and rehash some of these ideas. Please follow Space Tomato for more, you know?
Well, that would certainly help the channel, wouldn't it?
I'm just saying, CIG, you guys are slacking. Like, get it done.
Like they could do deep dives. Are citizens making your system shut down? Is that something that they've been following on the issue tracker or something?
I mean, I have had that happen prior to now, but that was like patches and patches ago, like 323 type stuff.
But it does happen.
Yes, it does happen. It
Okay.
is torture on hardware, this game.
That's at least something, as long as it's not just me. That's what I'm always scared of. Oh no, I've screwed up my, oh, I can do this now. I've f***ed up my computer. It's back! I can curse again, guys. Well, you know what they say. When in the year of stability, be ready for your computer to crash a lot.
Yeah. I'm one of those people that if there's a small hitch in something, I just instantly blame my PC and be like, oh, it's definitely my computer, I need more hardware, do more.
Yeah.
And then you realize it's just the game running like shit. So.
Accept my friend request, or I will
Force it upon us.
kick you out of my top 10.
Top 10.
Yeah, my MySpace.
Oh, wow. That is a throwback and one that I never ever bothered with. I skipped MySpace.
Moss Boss. Top 10, top 4, top 12, top 8, dude.
All those poor people in chat that remember MSN Messenger and ICQ.
I did a little bit of MSN Messenger. It was always a little weird to me, though. I didn't know as many people on there as, like, AOL Instant Messenger.
That was the craziest thing. It was back when telcos were charging you 20 cents per text message.
Aerospace. All systems online.
Dude, they were printing money, right? It was insane.
Wow. Are you guys still on the ship?
Yep, still in ship.
Toes.
Wait, you're not? Oh yeah, you are. Cool.
I am.
Don't.
Most raw, too. Thank you for the sub. 10 months on, he said ASL. Wait, we got real close to crashing into
Yeah,
the ground.
we're.
Huh?
I'm starting to see the ground here in our headlights.
Your timing is
Yeah.
impeccable.
No,
We
like
were
we
close
were
to-
we were
yeah.
like just
Yeah.
meters away
To
from
be-
the ground.
To be fair, every time that's happened to you, your AFK pilot skills get better. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm better when
Like,
I'm
we
not
don't-
playing.
Yeah, we don't crash. We just your NPC Agent Smith pilot self takes over and keeps us alive pretty well. 'Cause it happened
And
to
I
us in
just-
Pyro. We just drifted away from the planet slightly and stayed out of the water. It's good.
Got to go to the other side of the moon. Yeah, there was some weird experiences on instant messenger apps back then. You know, I feel like at that point it was fun and exhilarating. At this point, our parents were so worried about us back in the earlier days of the internet, but it feels so much more dangerous now.
Oh,
Like
100%.
Discord compared to MSN Messenger,
Oh, it's not even
The speed
on
at
the
which-
same page.
people can get your information and like figure out stuff about you and contact you so much more easily. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's a whole nother level of crazy. Yeah.
Anybody have a good guess on when 4.2.1 is going to hit? I would say end of next week. It looks like they want to get it out likely as the July patch or the June patch, just a little bit late. Or
Well, wait, no, isn't
They
it?
bless
it
us
would
and
be
they
the
sit on it for a
July
month.
Patch, wouldn't it? Wouldn't
Usually
no,
it's at the end of the
we've already
month.
When did they drop the Stormbreaker patch? Didn't that get dropped in June?
yeah,
So
it
would that
almost
not be
seemed
the
like
June
they wanted
patch?
to do 2 for June.
It seemed
maybe
that
they
way.
just-
I feel it. Yeah.
Maybe they just want to. I don't know. I don't know if they're. I guess they're not going to wait till the end of the month to drop this. Maybe they'll just drop it first week of July or whatever.
Well, because I think, well, I don't know. I would like to think that July is when we get the EPT for engineering, perhaps.
That'd be great.
Mm.
They're the
'Cause
.1
it's kinda
patch for
that
the
time of
event.
Yeah, kind of a it's a sleeper thing. They've talked about it, and then it's kind of gone a little radio quiet. So, I'd like to think that maybe we see something there.
Hopefully. All right, we're swinging in on this path. Coming in hot, boys.
Docking initiated.
Sweet.
Docking denied.
I've only passed out 3 times from G-forces, so
All right, we got another ship here.
I get on the
Watch yourselves. Identify if you can. If they shoot, we shoot back. If not, we're friendly.
Copy that. Oh, NPCs are happy to see us as always. That's good.
Sit down. We got gunfire on the right.
We have shit. We have fire coming out of our ship. That's not good.
Shields online.
July 2nd, same day as referral refactor. Baby.
Shields.
I don't think 421 will be out today now. Whoa! They did a lot of damage to our ship. What the heck?
Are our shields off?
No, they're on now. They were off when we landed, but like, it's just an FPS weapon, eh?
Yeah. That's
Let's clear them out.
Pew
Let's
pew.
clear them out. That's wild. Why are we on fire? Just f off out of here. Shooting my ship. Yeah, y'all want to have a f***ing problem. Come here. Let me at him. Probably close this ship.
I have one
Yeah,
red card.
Oh, you already have one?
Yeah. Left over from last time.
Oh. All right,
So,
let's
man,
hit
you're
this.
efficient. I didn't even know. How did you get in there so quick?
Let's hit this small building first. What's up, Triton? Free Saturday, I like that. A
Oh,
little late.
damn. That sounded like it hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's painful.
Yeah.
Like, don't be a football player. If you've gotten hurt, get hurt.
Football player, yeah. No. I really struggle watching that level of gameplay.
Yeah, Graven, hop in if you please.
Got a blue.
Awesome. Ready whenever you are.
Let's go.
Tomatoes turn yellow when they get mad. Not,
Hey, Graven.
not pleasant. Graven, what's up?
Hey,
Welcome in.
I won't be playing for too much longer, but these guys might be sticking around.
I've got 45 minutes before I need to hit the road, so
still got my
more people.
still got my Carrick on hand. So if anyone needs a mid bid,
Cool.
see.
Well, if
that-
we get more
that's-
people, we might actually be able to finish this. Star Citizen to you is like a beater car that you have to work on all the time. Your friends make fun of it, but the freedom it gives you and the places you see with it make up for all the work.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
a solid
hopefully-
analogy.
Hopefully someday it turns into a luxury sports car.
Or just a reliable daily would be sweet.
just a really reliable Toyota Camry.
No, I want a really nice car.
Ooh, Toyota Camry. I thought you were gonna
Oh,
say
you want
Honda
an
Civic there for a minute.
Acura NSX or something?
Yes,
Oh, an
please.
NSX. Damn.
2001 Acura NSX, please.
I had a poster of that on my wall as a teenager for many, many years.
It's sad how Acura kind of just botched the delivery of all of their old models becoming new again. The NSX, the Integra. Not good. They did not
Many,
hit.
I get a
many
party
of the
invite.
time had Integra.
Yeah, can you add
yeah.
me?
Hi.
Oh, it's Maverick.
Mm,
Oh wait, I don't think we're friends.
Got another
that
pulse.
seems like sacrilege to me.
You got one?
Pistol.
Yeah.
Pulse pistol.
Good.
Spot on, huh?
Hop out real quick.
No, you're good. Are you in server?
I've been.
Sorry, man, I can't hear you. Somebody's trying to deafen me with a pistol.
Is that bolt pistol really loud?
Dude, seriously, it's not good for the hearing. Yeah, let me find you in global chat. Yeah, you might have to add me as a friend.
Same username. Okay.
Sorry. Dude run right in front of me.
Sorry, I did that one on purpose. I was so disorientated from the sound that I had to run in front of you.
It's a sweet, sweet sound.
Can I catch this weapon? I can.
Like jambalaya through a cheese grater.
That's another good soundbite. Oh,
It's
see, now
stuck.
The weapons no, this is the problem. Yeah. Wait, if you loot them, does it show their weapon? It doesn't. So yeah, so that it's breaking the loot as well now because of
Is that kind of the point though, to throw the gun so that it's not connected to the character anymore?
I feel like
Pickles.
perhaps that's the case. I thought maybe they were doing it as a really sly way to stop people from throwing boxes in the air and dropping them so they glitch through doors.
Mm.
That was kind of my thought on it, because they did it with other items as well, not just the weapons. Can you track it on the stupid thing? I mean, where are we at with this? Oh,
It's
you
just
can.
stuck
There
up
we go.
there. Maybe it's a way for them
Nope.
to rob us of getting loot. Like, oh
Check
yeah,
the
you
beam.
think loot's dead? Now we're gonna make it float in the air.
All right. Next
To really
NPC
work
that
for
you
it.
shoot, I'm going to track the beam their weapon as they throw it. That's the new.
Sent you
That's
a
the
friend
new thing.
request.
Copy that.
Got the second red card.
Awesome. Red card acquired.
Ugh, I can't grab it from in game. Hang on a second. If you just join the best server for you, it probably will throw you in here with us, and I'll grab you from the global list.
Okay.
Let me know when you're in.
Fingers
Alright,
crossed.
Yeah, seems to
We'll
work
see.
sometimes.
And there goes my computer again. Yeah, that's not an SC thing. God,
Damn.
Jesus, man. Holy shit.
Did we get what, a week before?
What do you want to bet? It's a completely different issue.
Of course it's
It's plausible,
issue.
but
No idea what it could be. Need a new PSU? I don't see why it would be the power supply.
What size are you using?
850 watts.
we went through the diagnostic of it. It's adequate
Yeah,
for
I only use
the
like
hardware
400
you're running.
watts.
Well, yeah, I think when we went through that last time, your graphics card doesn't use that, but it requires the capacity of 850.
I think this is a heat thing.
Yeah, I definitely think that it's just saved my ass. It's too hot.
But I don't understand. Like my CPU's not cooling down or something.
You were going to have a look at the fan control BIOS offline, I think, weren't you? Just to see
Yeah.
whether or not you can. If you can override, but I did this with my laptop the other day. I purposely set in the armory crate. I set the fan control to just max out at 50 degrees onwards. So as soon as anything hits 50, it just turns everything to full noise, because I just don't care for it to get any hotter.
I'm going to put the software to be running. And I'm going to boot the game back up so that I can try and
Log it.
get a recording of it. Yeah. What was the software's name again?
Oh, Jesus. Well, Armory Crate for
No, the
for
CPU
Azure's.
one that you.
Oh, Jesus. That is
This is it. Yeah. CPU-Z.
CPU ID. CPU Z. Yeah, that's it.
AID 64. AIDA. This software is not free. Oh, this must be something that they installed with the. It's 80 before you put a proper load on the CPU. Well, I think it's 80 because it's still cooling down. Oh, yeah. No, my CPU. Hold up.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, my CPU's getting really hot. Hands are.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
doing
yeah.
it the other week. Remember, the fans on the front weren't going, and then when you went into the BIOS and looked at it, it sort of seems to have reset the fan controller, and then it started working again.
Faulty fans, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, that's the cooler. My AIO. The bench, no. Need to know where logs are going. No, I don't think CPUZ is the software I need.
Wait, did you just pull his backpack off with weapons attached to it?
No, I didn't take my weapons off individually. I thought I could pull them off.
Oh, did you swap?
Yeah, I swapped.
Yeah, I did that before, and it did the same thing. It's supposed to pull the gear with it, but it's not doing it.
All right, sorry everybody, just now getting chat back up. Yeah, I have an AIO.
Is it working?
Not even. Where the heck? Oh, it's not even. I don't know how to check if the pump failed without going to the BIOS.
Shoot that asshole for me. Thank you.
Yeah, go on.
NPCs are always taking pot shots at me while I'm rearming and shit.
Yeah. And they're uncannily accurate with their shotgun shots for some reason.
Okay. I'm just going to end the stream, guys. This isn't happening. I got to figure this out offline. It's just my computer's done. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to raid folks because I just lost that computer. And we got computer problems. What do you know? Nothing new. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you all for coming to this stream. I hope you enjoyed it, what it was. I will try and figure out what the hell's going on with this computer, but it's always something. You're all lovely people. Thank you all, everybody. If you supported today, thank you for being here and chatting. Thanks for being involved in the stream, being part of the community. I will see you all next time.
Thank you.